There's a theory that says that pets and kids can see ghosts, and by looking at these videos, you'll start to think it's real. These pets were completely terrified and just kept looking at nothing. Please help me out by liking this video and subscribing. Also, please let me know in the comments if your pets have ever acted in weird ways. According to the video, this huge dog was actually sleeping inside this 100-year-old farmhouse when he suddenly awoke and shot up to look around, really concerned about something. You can actually hear those noises, right? And that's what the dog must be hearing, but the owner here claims that the room and the house were completely silent that day. They only realized the noise was there when they went to play back the video. Dogs have some other freaky sense where they can see ghosts or something, because this is pretty weird behavior for an animal in a completely quiet house. If a dog that size is scared, maybe you should think about moving. This video is of a Korean dog whose owner had set up a CCTV camera in their house. And one day while checking it, he saw that his dog was barking at nothing. The owner became extremely concerned as there was no one home that day. The dog seems extremely wary of whatever is there, and it walks backwards, which dogs rarely do unless they are on high alert or scared. This dog is ready to retreat, but is stuck in the house and just keeps looking at this one spot, barking, trying to get the terrifying presence to leave the house. Eventually, whatever was there leaves, and we can see the family cat come and try to comfort the dog, but he's not ready to get over that experience just yet. So this guy was just chilling in his bed when his dog started acting weird, looking around at what seemed to be nothing. He had to get up to check on whatever had his dog on high alert, and as they start going down the stairs, the dog just stops on the stairs for quite a while, just looking. At first, the dog's tail was wagging, like it was something friendly. But suddenly it stops completely until eventually he races into the room. This guy seemed pretty relaxed at this point, even asking the spirit, or whatever it was, to do something so he can capture it on camera. Once the dog left his side, that's when he started to get freaked out and got goosebumps.
Yeah, my camera just lost focus and I got goosebumps, spirits.
I don't know what happens after, but it seems like the dog finally recognized whatever the ghost is and went in there with its tail wagging. Is it really a spirit or just weird house noises? The dog seemed to be pretty scared for quite a while there. The dog and the owner were walking when suddenly the dog stops on its tracks and refused to advance at all.
What are you looking at?
That dog is on high alert and doesn't even look back at its owner for quite a while, just focused on whatever supernatural spirit is there in the hallway. Eventually, it looks back, kind of like saying, "Are you seeing this shit too?" But the owner cannot see anything to worry about. Or maybe it's that door that is just ajar. Are their eyes looking back at us from inside? This dog is shaking in fear of something in that room, and his owner is trying to comfort him with food, but there is something there.
Molly, do you want a biscuit? Molly? What's wrong?
The guy tries petting the dog to comfort her, but she just keeps looking in that room. And when the guy goes to check, there is nothing there at all. He even goes around the house a bit, but nothing can be seen. You see the other dogs here on high alert and a little bit scared, but this dog is downright terrified and is unable to move at all. I don't know what he's looking at, but thank God the camera can't capture it, because I can only imagine how frightening it must be. The owner and her dog sleep together in this bed, but for some reason, this dog is terrified to come into the room and keeps his distance while looking at the wall right behind the woman.
Well, come to bed. Come on.
At one point, it seems like the dog follows the ghost around the room before leaving and retreating into the bathroom, but comes back after being beckoned and just looks at the same wall again. Don't know what happens after this, but I would definitely not be sleeping in that room for that night. Another reason I don't have a dog. Don't need one to be telling me there's a ghost where I comfortably sleep every night. Holy crap. Is this dog just scared of that statue back there in the hallway, or is it something worse? I don't think it's the statue, because it lives there and already knows about it, so it wouldn't be barking at it. What we can see is the dog is just looking in that direction while protecting its owner. What can it be? Is it a ghost or a spirit in that room? Or worse yet, is it something outside the window, way back there in the darkness of the forest, just staring back at them? This German Shepherd absolutely refuses to go down the stairs into the basement, and the owners have no idea why. She goes up and down other staircases in the house like it's normal, but just these stairs, they just scare her.
And this is our beautiful German Shepherd. Catherine, come on, baby. Come on, pretty. Come on, baby. Come on.
The family is completely bewildered as to why, and they state that they hate the house because of it, because obviously the dog is seeing or sensing something that the family simply is unable to see. The family has to constantly go down there as it is the laundry room, and just imagine having your dog follow you everywhere, but refuse to follow you down these creepy stairs. It would cause enough concern in me to consider moving, or maybe move the laundry to another location and seal the basement with concrete forever. It gets harder to judge a dog seeing something scary outside because there are so many more sounds and smells that could set it off. But this video is real creepy as the dog backs away from something and runs away too. The owner records the area where he is looking at, and there is nothing there, but this dog ran away at full speed, like something was coming at it. The yard is completely sealed, so he can't even see beyond the wall, but he looks like he is seriously warning this owner that maybe he should back away, or maybe better yet, move from this hell house. This dog is seeing or sensing something so horrible that it refuses to walk by this doorway, even as its owner keeps calling it over.
At night. He thought it was just because she wanted to be let out, but when he opened the door,
The dog was barking at the door, and the owner thought that it wanted to get out. But when they opened it, it quickly backed away and refused to get close. Their owner was completely shocked by this behavior as the dog just wouldn't budge. Whatever was behind that door, the owner just let it into the house, and the dog was so frightened that it backed off as quickly as possible. There's still no explanation for this behavior. I'm happy to say that my pets in the past have never behaved in this fashion, and thank God, because I might just have to move if they did. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.